So recently, Sofia Richies got married, and products that she used on her wedding day and the rehearsal dinner have gone viral. I have some of the products. I think the one that is most key to this look. And besides that, I'm just gonna shop my stash because I see people running out to buy the Chanel lip balm. I understand getting the blush shade, it is pretty unique. We're just gonna recreate with what we have. So she has very healthy, hydrated skin. Beautiful, stunning. Her base products, it doesn't look like she has a lot on, which is usually the trick, right? But unfortunately right now I am dealing with a hormonal acne breakout. So I'm just going to use a little bit of the MAC Studio Radiance Primer because I love this stuff. It makes my skin feel hydrated and just really nice, helping your makeup smooth over your skin. So especially when I have a breakout, it's just nice to have that extra hydration. Speaking of hydration, I'm going to put some lip gloss on just to help hydrate my lips. Sofia Richies also said that she liked this. This is one of my favorite. It's the Refy Clear Lip Gloss. I'm starting off with my MAC Studio Radiance Face and Body Sheer Foundation. I'm not going to use a lot of this. This is just going to help give a nice glow to the skin, even out my skin tone. It's what I use almost every time I have makeup on. So then I'm gonna go in with a thicker matte long wear foundation. This is more of a winter shade for me, but I'm just gonna use it where I have a bit more pigment on my face. So hopefully it doesn't look like I'm wearing too much, right? And I'm just gonna take like a small brush and just paint it on. Just use a little bit of product. And just paint it on. There's obviously a little bit more pigment going on right now. It is what it is. Then before I add more, I'm just gonna blend it out with my fingers. Press it into my skin. Get a bit more of a brush. And just continue to pat in place. I've never actually layered these two and they layer really nicely together. I'm gonna leave it at like that for now and go on to another product which I recently picked up. It's the Glowish Bright Light Sheer Concealer. I like this because it really just brightens up your under eye really nicely. It has a nice hydrated look to it. I got it because Jamie Page was talking about it, so I got it at the Sephora sale. And once my skin heals itself, this is pretty much what I just want to be wearing for the summer. Some concealer, really pretty blush, eyebrows, run out the door. And I'm gonna do eyebrows next, and actually eyebrows is also a new product. I love Refy, so when they came out with this more tint for your eyebrows that gonna give you a more natural look and a more natural hold, I was like, again, summer. I did get my eyebrows tinted recently, so you're not gonna see the tint as much. Maybe on my tail here, you can see it just really picks up every hair. Very natural. It's not a strong hold like the other one they have, but I like it for the separate reasons. So if you're looking for a new eyebrow, I'd recommend this one. I got the shade Deep Brown. I'm just going to use my finger and press in the concealer. Kind of go up on my eyebrow bone a bit. See how that just brightens? It has a little bit of a glow under the eye now. I think this is beautiful. And the shades stretch, like, because they're so sheer. I got a wrong shade. It was a bit too much of a peach undertone, so I got it fair light, but they look great. I'm pretty happy with my base. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's not gonna have to last me all day into a night like a wedding does. So I'm going to move on to bronzer. So this is another Nudestix. Well, actually, I don't even think I've talked about it. Sofia Richies is now affiliated with Nudestix. Apparently she really liked the company before, and now she's a creative director or something. And she mentioned Bondi Bay. As you can see, I have had this for a while. It has been well loved. It is a very warm shade, and even with me saying that it's well loved, like, look how much product's still left. And her makeup was very glowy, peachy, sun-kissed. Obviously, I'm not very sun-kissed right now, so we're gonna go in pretty light with this. I like to apply it on the palm of my hand because it feels better than going across the top. And then I pick up like half. I just like the way this brush deposits the color of this product. And because I'm not very tan, I'm going to take this kind of all over my cheek as if I was bronzed. Eyebrow and up into the temple. In the hairline, the ear, and kind of going up the nose. So the other product that the makeup artist used was Sun-Kiss, which is another bronzer that Nudestix does, and it has a bit of more red to it, which would be beautiful as a blush, which is what seems like everyone is doing now. I don't have that, so we're going, oops, to check out what other blush I can use to substitute that. And then to add with the cohesiveness, I'm gonna take an eyeshadow brush, nice fluffy one, pick up some of the Bondi Bay and outer part of the lid in the crease. So it blends with the rest of the face and looks really pretty. All right, so I think what I'm going to use is Sweet Cheeks by Nudestix. This came out last year and they market it as gives you a sun-kissed look. It is one of the Nudies blooms, so it is very balmy, which I think will look really nice. And I'm just gonna use my fingers, and I think I'm gonna apply it more in the back and then bring it forward. To blend in a bit with that bronzer. And give, again, a bit more sun-kissed when we don't have that product. I almost bought it. I almost did, but I have a lot of Nudies colors to go through. And so I'm just gonna use a little bit on my finger and just press, press. Give a bit of a glossy look on the eye, look really pretty. Now the product that sold out once the makeup artist started talking about what she used is Picante, which is a crazy vibrant orange, and I have had this since it first came out. It's definitely a spring summer color. Unfortunately, I can't wear this color in the winter, but it makes you feel like spring and summer is here. Warm air, beautiful. Because this is such a strong color, it really didn't look like it was put on too much, you know? Like, it looked so light on her. I'm just gonna bring it up here a bit. See the difference? See the warmth? Just on the apples of the cheeks and really pressing it in. I actually like to use this as an under eye corrector too if I'm having really dark circles. I'm gonna put a little on my nose too. She didn't say that she put anything in her waterline or anything, so I think I'm not gonna do that either, but I did pick up the lash sensational full fan effect Maybelline. I didn't get the waterproof version because I got waterproof of CoverGirl's Exhibitionist for a wedding I just went to. I was having bad allergies like the week before, so I didn't want my eyes watering and then my makeup being ruined, you know, during a wedding. That sucks. But it literally made all my eyelashes clump into like only 5 spheres. It was upsetting. Anyways, I recently got my eyelashes curled, like a lift. I'm really enjoying them, so I don't have to curl them, so I'm just gonna use this. I got them curled, and I also got my eyebrows dyed out. I might have already said that. But I went to Tofino recently, which is on Vancouver Island. It's beautiful. If you ever get a chance to go, you should. Try to go before summer because the room rates are insane. We stayed at the Tofino Resort and Marina, which was a good price. You're right in town, so you can walk to all of the restaurants and bars and most places. Anyway, so I just kind of wanted a little cute lash moment. So I didn't have to really do anything. I didn't wear any mascara most days. I also think this formula needs to dry out a bit. It's quite wet first applying it, and I like a bit more of a dry. That's the thing with drugstore mascaras. Like with my MAC Stat, it's just ready to go right when I get it, and I love how it makes my eyelashes look. With this, I feel like it needs to dry out so it can, I don't know. So the Chanel Balm, which she uses on her lips, is this really gorgeous pink color. First, she lip lines with a gray brown from Dibs, which I do not have. I have, so that is Stripped Down from MAC, and then I have the Rare Beauty Talented. More of a gray that she used, but I think that this will look maybe closer. And I'm just gonna use it sparingly and press it in. Use my lip brush, push it in, and blend it out. I like how that looks, just lines it ever so slightly. So the balm is like this coral, pretty pink color, which I don't have in any of my lip products, really. I have one, I don't know where it is. Everything is everywhere right now. This by MAC, Lychee Luxe, but it's very pigmented, very glossy, so I don't think I'm gonna use that. I think I'm just going to combine the two blushes that I used, Sweet Cheeks and Picante. And I'll just use my brush. Because it looks so light. And then itty bit of Picante to bring out more orange coral color. in the lips. Really just pressing it in. And I'm gonna add actually a little more picante to the apples on my cheeks. Yeah, so springy, so fresh. Two more things. I'm going to very lightly and strategically use Charlotte Tilbury finishing powder on the chin. Itty bitty under the eye and down the T-zone, just to help everything stay in place there and not get too shiny. She looked super glowy, so it might have been maybe like an e.l.f. product, you know, the Halo Glow, but I think I'm gonna stick with my powder because it just stays along so well. This is Whisper of Gilt from MAC. Very beautiful color. Perfect again for summer. And just doesn't look like too much on the skin. Maybe a bit on my nose, because that always looks really good. And then because this has to stay on as long as it can, Benefit Professional Setting Spray. Should have done this before mascara, but I always forget. Don't breathe it in too much, even though it smells really nice. All right, so that is my take on Sofia Richies wedding makeup, with just shopping my stash, using things that are close enough, and applying more of maybe the techniques and colors that she used rather than the actual product. And I'm really happy. Like, I think this looks really pretty, very springy, summery, especially if it was, maybe I had a bit more color on my skin, you know, you're setting out feeling good. But I hope, no, what do I hope? Not much. Really enjoying the new products that I got, loving them, and it's nice to rediscover some old products. So yeah, comment down below if you have any of the same or what you would use instead, and I will see you next video.